Listen up, Africans. UN Security Council has finally decided to make 2 African countries a permanent members, but however, they refuse to give them veto power, which means these countries are just going to be spectators. They are not going to be in any position to make decisions in the council. So before, it used to be like this: they choose 2 countries from Africa and give them yearly term, 1 or 2 years term, to be spectators, to be member of the council. And when the term finishes, they choose another country. And some few reasonable African leaders have been complaining about this, that African countries needs to have their rightful position in the council. So after years of complaining, UN finally said, you know what, how about we give you permanent, or how about we make you a permanent member in the council, but we are still not going to give you veto power, which to me is like making a lion king of the jungle without the ability to hunt. I mean, how can you make 2 African countries permanent members of a council that is very important to Africa, considering Africa is one of the continent, if not the continent, that has the most instability, considering the proxy wars. I'll make an example of countries like Congo, South Sudan, Somalia, Mali, and the Sahel region, and you're telling me you're going to make them permanent member without any position of making decision. I think it's time for African politicians to really understand that UN was not formed for any global stability, but was formed to undermine the freedom and development of Africa, was formed to stabilize Africa. Because if that's not the case, tell me why they have failed to resolve the war that is going on between Ukraine and Russia. Tell me why they have failed to resolve the war that is going on between Palestine and Israel. Tell me why they have been failing and continue failing, resolving the conflict that has been going on for years now in Africa, proxy wars in countries like Congo and all of that. They have been failing. They have been failing to the extent some countries in Africa even say, you know what, I think it's time to end business. It's time to cut tie, because you are not here to solve or to stabilize our country, but instead even causing more harm to our country, so they kick them out. African politicians, it's time for you to really fight and tell them, no, you can make us permanent member, but also give us the position or the power to make decisions. It's time to stop making yourself grass and later wonder why goats are eating you. Anyways, that's it for now, and I hope they really reconsider making or giving Africa, the 2 African countries they want to make permanent, also give them the right to make decisions in the council. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.